The 2023 disc golf season is here. This is the 2023 National Amateur Disc Golf Premier Tour Series at Red Mountain, Mesa, Arizona. You're going to watch the final 9 holes of the final round from Red Mountain Park 2.0 North Course in Mesa, Arizona. We've got 5 competitors for you to watch here. We've got Nick Robertson out of Phoenix, Arizona, James Ehlenz out of Columbia Heights, Minnesota, Mark Morris from Tucson, Arizona. We've got Joseph Talley from Gilbert, Arizona, and Keaton Nager out of Santa Cruz, California. These 5 competitors are in their final round, and we're going to watch them close out this tournament, starting it off at hole 11. Got a double mandatory, 2 poles, curb and beyond, deep out of bounds. Morris trying to find his way onto the green. This is Keaton Nager, 955 rated player, been PDGA current since 2021. PDGA number 196270. Not too thrilled with that effort. This is Nick Robertson on the tee. Got Joseph Talley, 930 rated player, local guy from Gilbert, Arizona, not too far away.
I'm good. You're in the middle, right? Yeah.
I do believe James had missed the drop zone or missed the mando, so he was at the drop zone. That was Joseph from fairway. This is Keaton, also from the fairway, unable to make the hole. Gonna go for the 2-finger roller, see if he can get up and down for his par. And here's Nick Robertson trying to lay up and get up and down for his par as well. Pretty fair shot here on hole 11, 292-foot par 3. You can see that curb just a few meters past the basket, so a lot of touch on these putts, and he's going to float that one past, and I believe he's going to stay safe. Keaton trying to salvage par. That's going to come up a bit short. Joseph Talley for his par. Unable to connect. Going to wave that off the right side. Bogey start. These final 9 holes. And there's James going to finish up that bogey. I do believe this is Mark Morris. Going to have to go to a full straddle. Shouldn't have too much trouble popping this one in. Just a few meters away. Mark popped off his first round, 47, 986 rated round for a 915 rated player. It's a good way to get things going. Finds himself on this lead card, final round. Nick Robertson going to go on ahead and slide that in for par. His opening round was a 49, 961 rated round. Joseph Talley is going to collect that opening hole bogey on this final 9 holes. Did open up his round with a score of 50, 949 rated for the 930 player. And Keaton's going to send that home. 955 rated player opened up his event with a 974.48. We are on hole number 11B. This is 199 feet. Curb and beyond is OB, must land on grass. It's going to be a hazard rule if you do not land on the grass, adding a stroke. So far looking good for the competitors. James is going to sail this one by. Opportunity squandered after the good drive. We've got Nick Robertson here putting for birdie. He's going to short arm it. Oh, no. James for his birdie. Oh, for par, rather. He's going to get that home. This should be for birdie. Mark Morris does get that to go. Joseph Talley will also tally up a birdie. I imagine the nerves are high playing on these final 9 holes, final round. Still kind of anybody's game. Just never know. 6 strokes there for Keaton and Joseph. We'll see what happens. Hole number 12 now, I believe. 322-foot par 3. They're all playing from the long tee, and this is a triple Mando off the tee. Going to make that Mando pole. You can see it there, but I believe he's going to catch some of that tree line on the right side. This is the swing I'd like to see when you're throwing a straight shot. Nice little over-the-top flat swing, no doubt about it, right down the middle. James gets a little high and outside, but I think this is going to work out for him. He's going to make the mandatory and miss all the cabbage up on the high right side. Joseph going for the little 2-finger pop over and around the bushes and find himself on the green. Oh, so close. That would have been a great putt for birdie. Unfortunately, could not get it to go. The gong show has begun. They can't get them to go home on this basket. The gong show continues. Let's see if Mark can get this one in. There we go. There's a nice birdie for Mark Morris. Back-to-back birdies. Keaton's going to slide that in, get himself a par. While the rest of these guys tap it on in, we're going to say thank you to the tournament coverage powered by Discmania. This is a PDGA event. First stop on the National Amateur Disc Golf Tour Premier Tour Series this calendar year. Kick it on over to hole number 13, 279 feet. Sidewalk and beyond is OB up there by the basket. Looks like a pretty standard hyzer shot. Got that dirt road kind of shaping the fairway. Playing in Mesa, Arizona. Kind of anticipate some hard ground skips out here. Use the ground play to your advantage. Don't have to feel like you got to fly it all the way into the basket. Not that heavy, thick grass we see in other places in the country. This hard pat dirt really can help you shape your shots. They all seem to be throwing pretty similar shots. Nice wide skipping hyzers. Try to get themselves onto the green. Keaton unable to capitalize. Good effort. I believe this is Mark Morris now. Off the top. Can't believe it. Joseph Talley. Also, top of the band. James, can he connect? There we go. There's a birdie for James. the action. Hole number 5, final 9 holes. Hole number 14, 210-foot par 3. Fence and beyond, out of bounds. You can see it there along the right side. This guy's throwing straight hyzers down the tunnel. Looking pretty good so far.
Great shot, Keaton.
There you go.
Pretty much the same look to all competitor shots there. Nice smooth hyzer right down the middle. Not sure if they all got the distance. Doesn't look like it here for Mr. Morris. Drops down to a knees, trying to slide that home and swings it a bit wide. And we got James, a little step through putt, and he's going to cash that for birdie. I do believe that was Mark trying to come back for his par, unable to capitalize. Here we are with Keaton for birdie. He's going to send that home. Nick Robertson starts his tournament as a 905 rated player. Mark high in the chains, but does get it to drop for bogey. Unfortunately, going to drop him back 2 strokes from Nick. Nice birdie there for Joe. I'm pretty sure Nick's starting to feel it now, trying to get it home here. Hole 15, 255 feet, par 3, sidewalk and beyond OB. Goes to the nice little forehand flick. That should work out nicely. James going to the turnover backhand. I'm going to try to watch that all the way in. Same shot from Keaton. And a similar looking shot from Joe. All trying to wave it on in there. Not the longest shot, but very technical at 255 feet. Speed control is so important. Mark Morris also going to the sidearm and looks a bit dejected with that effort. Here he is putting way up on the hill, long way down. Yeah, those downhill putts really got to push that front edge of that nose of the putter down and let gravity suck it in towards the basket. A little too much float on that one. Nick Robertson's got to be feeling it now. Almost home, just a few more holes to go. 2-stroke lead. Joseph Talley trying to apply some pressure, but he's some ways off now. Can James keep it a 2-stroke game? No, it's just for par. Tap in par for Keaton as well. So Nick's really got to be feeling it now. 3-stroke lead, 3 holes to play. Going back to the sidearm here at hole number 16, 194-foot par 3. Just a chip shot, sidewalking beyond out of bounds. And there's a curb also over there. If you go beyond that, also out of bounds. Little backhand turnover there for Joe. See what James has here. Also the backhand turnover. Nice under control.
Go in.
That must have been an ace run there for Keaton. That was looking pretty good. Able to slide that in for a birdie. Gets him to 13 under for his event. Your leader, Nick Robertson, trying to add on. And he does. Another birdie. Look at that streak. Starting to feel the flow. 4 birdies in a row. Almost home. Here we are with Joseph Talley. Nice looking birdie putt there for Joe. See if Mark Morris can turn it around here. Par, bogey, par his last 3 holes. There we go. There's a birdie. James also for birdie. Kick it on over to hole number 17. Just a couple plays left, and this man's going to get his first PDGA win. Nick Robertson, low skip shot. Sidewalk in beyond OB, curb off to the left OB. He's going to get the fist pump of approval. Liking it. James Talley looking for the same shot. Drops that skip in a little early. He's going to catch a tree and come up shy. James looking to follow those vapor trails from Nick. That's looking pretty nice. Got to hit the brakes back there. It gets real tight by the basket. Just a couple of meters is out of bounds on the left. Keaton. A little wavy on that swing. Like to see a little bit more extension in that follow through and wrist snap. Something more like that. Nice action there from Mr. Morris. Gonna watch that in. Hopefully it stays safe. Keaton with the long layup. That OB really does creep up fast on the left side, so that's probably the smart play. Long birdie bid here for Joe. Also going to lay that up. Wants nothing to do with that out of bounds. You can really see how close it is over there on the left side. Probably just a few steps, coming in a little hot. Something bad could happen. A little step through putt for James. Never gave it a chance. Mr. Morris for birdie. This should be James for par. No, chains out. Gonna be bogey. That should take all the pressure off there for Nick on his final hole. Just a tap in here for birdie. That's gonna be 5 birdies in a row. Par for Keaton, and we're gonna take it to the final hole of this round. Hole number 18 is a par 4, 421 feet. Long basket. There's some red chip area that's kind of roped off with some string. You'll see it as they make their approach into the basket. Real skinny, real tight. Got to get to the landing zone and chip up and down. Hopefully make your birdie. If not, play for par and get on out of here. Nice little hyzer swing there from Joe. Really good rhythm in that guy's throw. Keaton going to the high stall shot, trying to get in position, trying to wave it in. Yeah, a little shoulder shrug. James.
Thank you.
And here's where they all ended up. Mark going to try to go for the 2-finger and challenge the green.
What the hell?
Out of bounds. He saw the stalling shot. He's just going to try to lay up and get into position to go for that little peninsula, and not too thrilled with that effort. This man doesn't even need to go for it. All he needs to do is get in position, get up and down for par, and it is game over. Joseph with an aggressive up shot, trying to get it up and down for birdie. Touchy little sidearm flick there for James, and I think he's going to be safe. Same thing for Keaton. Pitching it up, try to get out of there with his par. Here should be the second to last play for this man, Mr. Nick Robinson. Just a long little step through layup and a tap in, and he's knowing it now. It's all over. Oh, double out of bounds for Mark. Long putt here, try to save double. Tough way for things to end. Birdie there for Mr. Ehlenz. Par for Mr. Talley. Unfortunately there, a big number for Mr. Mark Morris. Triple bogey to end his event. Sliding him back down to 15. Keaton's also going to get out of there. And it's all over for this man right here. His first PDGA win. Mr. Nick Robertson started his event as a 905 rated player. By the time it was all said and done, he was up 17 points, currently 922. Congratulations to Mr. Nick Robertson. Thank you very much to Tournament Director Kyle Harrington, the PDGA. This event was produced by Gatekeeper Media. Thank you to all the fans and Patreon followers. We will see you next time.